canceled this week. I feel good about this one. I feel good about us getting our second strike. Go big or go home, right? We just carry the show over to Rumble. God dang it. That's why that was like that. So I'm trying to slide over my streaming app here so that I can pull over the chat. And I keep moving the scene. So anyway.
Well, we're live, I do believe.
We should be.
We should be. Yeah, I got the alert saying we were live.
Oh.
We are live. We are live. We'll have less interruptions this week, guys. It won't be quite as loud as last week.
I think it worked out okay. I mean, there was a couple of times, but for the most part, I think I got it muted in time to where it wasn't so difficult to listen to.
Okay.
So if you're wondering,
so basically, all we heard was you.
No. Because when you would talk to him, all right. So the reason we titled this episode "Your Mom's Salami" is because he's the new mayor of New York City. So I just want to say congratulations. Did you see the dude came out and turned his pockets inside out? It's like, listen, y'all, I ain't got no money, so send your checks.
Oh yeah, he's already coming out asking for money.
He's got his tin cup. He's like, I'm gonna be out on Fifth Avenue. Come donate your money. Oh man. Do you have a good Halloween?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, Sooner Girl, nice to see you. Oh my God. See, I got this new phone and I don't know how any of it works. I had an iPhone 8 and I shattered it. So I had to get a new one, and I'm still like trying to figure out what all the bells and widgets and crap are on my new phone, and I hate it. Oh, so I am telling you, you know how like you have a bad day at work, you get these awful weeks at work,
right?
And then you see something like this and you realize your job ain't that bad. What most people don't know, or at least I didn't know until recently, because I'm dumb, like it's official, I'm completely dumb. Those aren't connected to the sea floor. I thought they put the pylons. I thought they put the pylons all the way to the flight. I didn't know it's just a giant boat.
Yeah.
And you're just riding the waves with a boat.
Yeah, I watched a video of a guy come work here and he's trying to brush his teeth and ends up slamming into the mirror.
Ooh.
No. Yeah.
See, the guys we work with, I think they should be forced to spend 2 weeks over there when they do dumb stuff. That'd correct a lot of bad behavior, don't you think?
I don't. No. I don't think it would matter. No.
Yeah, probably not. Probably
not.
Okay, I'm going to get the audio part up and running. Hey, we've made it 4 shows in a row without getting canceled by YouTube.
Well, with that being said, I have tried to preface everything I say from now on.
Yeah. Yes, I'm trying to do that too. All right, here we go.
Now recording.
And welcome to episode 104 of We're Both Stupid and You Shouldn't Listen to Us. I'm your host, Mac.
And I'm Paz. And I just want to know whose mom's salami.
Oh, that's the new mayor of New York City.
Yes. Oh, yes. Well, we're going to start the show off right. We started off right on YouTube, and we want to congratulate
Muammar Gaddafi, Madame Salami, whatever his name is.
Yeah. I want to preface that I listened to good old Joe Rogan, and I don't listen to him a lot, but I love listening to Elon Musk. So I don't know what it is about a man that's that smart, worth that much money, just goes on a podcast and has a good time. And then you can hear the man when he's trying to make a point, and he's because he thinks before he speaks when he wants to not be misquoted, and he likes to make the point over and over again. And I want to ask you a question. Cuba, right? It's a communist regime.
What
in
is
Cuba.
Oh, Cuba? Okay, yeah.
Right, Cuba. So on the coast of Miami, this is a very good point that he made. You see the boats with nobody on them because
Really?
they've come from Cuba.
Oh, yeah, off of Miami. Yes.
Do you ever see any boats on the coast of Cuba coming from Miami?
Of course not.
Okay, I'm just wondering. He brought this up. It was a really good question. Okay, so he brought this up. Now Berlin, in Germany. West Berlin is where the wall was built, right?
Right down the middle,
Right.
East and West
Right
Berlin.
down the
Yep.
right, and they had guards on West Berlin, and they were there for what? To keep you from leaving West Berlin to go to East Berlin.
No, the East was the
Is it not
communist. Yeah, the East
Okay,
was
so
the communist.
East, so it was keeping you from going from east to west, right?
Right, correct.
Right. Okay. So they had guns, right, and they would shoot you. I mean, they didn't do it all the time, but if you tried to leave, it was a known fact. If you tried to leave East Berlin to cross over, they would shoot you.
Correct.
So my question is, when does he build a wall to keep out or in New Yorkers?
He's not going to ever have enough money, so we don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so fact, 1% of New Yorkers pay for 50% of the taxes in the city of New York.
Really?
1%. Yes, because they're the rich. The rich are taxed higher in the city of New York. So 1% of New York City's taxes of the taxes equal 50%. The 1%ers make up 50% of the taxes. If half of those people leave New York, the city of New York crumbles.
Yeah. So
just half of them, just half.
What he'll do is what Norway has done and other countries have done. You
can't do that to Americans.
But he'd try it. I bet he tries.
Well, he can't do that to Americans. You can't do that because you're not leaving the country. You're leaving the city. You're free to travel anywhere in the United States.
No,
I cannot do that.
I know what you're saying, but wouldn't you? What if he tried to do? I don't know, like. They would try something. I guarantee you, they would have to. They would have to try something because that's a huge loss.
You can't do that to Americans.
So what? What happens now? Those guys leave.
So what happens? They leave. The city crumbles.
Yeah,
it literally crumbles.
Well, they'll have to raise taxes on the working class, thus snuffing out the working class. See, all the doom and gloom though.
It crumbles.
All the doom and gloom that you're seeing on Twitter. It's just hyperbole. Like, what's going to end up happening is he's not the first guy to come out and say that he's going to make stuff free, right? We've seen it our whole lives.
Right. Yeah.
So he's going to try, and they're going to go, can't be done. I think where he's going to fail is the fact that he has little to no experience. And this is the biggest.
No experience.
This is one of the premier cities in America. And he's going to step on all the wrong toes. So you'll see.
What happens if you have enough of the rich people to get together to sue the city of New York?
Well, what would they sue? What would they sue for as of right now? Nothing, right? You're
because
saying if
he's talking when he starts to do the things he wants to do because he wants to.
Oh yeah, you'll take it to the court.
Yeah, they'll take it to the courts, and they have enough money that they'll make enough waves that it'll go high enough up that it won't be some city judge that's licking his bootstraps. It'll go high enough up that it's going to be federal, and he's going to have to eat crow.
So what's Trump saying
he's talking
about all this? Because I know he said something like it has begun or something on Truth Social. Because that's his home
I didn't
city.
see that. Right. I know. The only thing I saw him say was when he came out and Mandami said that supposedly said that he will not let ICE do what they need to do in the city of New York, and Trump just said we'll arrest him. So, and I'm sure they would probably love that. And the things I'm seeing on the internet, like supposedly in 2018 he proclaimed that he was with a terrorist organization, some sort of socialist
So,
something.
yeah.
I
So,
think I sent it to you, right?
so Giuliani said because of his declared association with terrorist organizations, he's not going to be allowed on the security list, which is really going to hamper his ability to do the job of governor or mayor.
Yeah, because I
They
sent you
can't
that.
read it. They can't read him into stuff. They're going to have to, skirt around stuff that is potentially like you need to know as the boss.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the best one was the New York Giants.
Oh,
Could you,
I'm gonna pull that up.
Here I was griping about cheerleaders, and now I had the biggest smile on my face about cheerleaders.
Yeah, you guys are gonna appreciate this. It's gonna be
the New York Giants.
Oh, that's hateful. It's absolutely hateful. I think it's like every time fear. If they're trying to make you afraid, just stop. The system tends to work okay. It's not ideal, but it works all right. It's so wrong.
So beautiful.
Because New York City isn't just made up of Muslims, or his constituents. And the thing is if he tries to push too hard and, enough of the people that voted for him actually have a consequence of what they voted for, I think that's ultimately a good thing. And I hate to say it like that, but I think these detached people who vote for things because it's part of their cult, they don't feel like they've never really had any consequences for, all of their decisions. Like they live in an area that doesn't have ethnicities other than their own. They go to school where there's, token minorities here and there, but they haven't dealt with like them taking your jobs, robbing your houses. And I'm not saying all minorities do this, but predominantly in the lower income bracket is where you have a lot of that stuff. And those are the people that are directly affected by unchecked migration. I mean, their kids can't get a starting job at like McDonald's because the illegals are in there. They can't get a job at Walgreens because, and so like they're voting for these things that they don't actually, the only time they notice it is when their favorite restaurant shuts down. Then they're like, oh my God, I'm so shocked, and make a TikTok about it. But they haven't actually had to feel the sting of their policies other than their pocketbooks. But most of them that do it, they haven't really worked enough to actually have to get hit with that. They haven't built anything. They have nothing to lose to vote for him. Think about it. Like most of them probably either live at home or they're, college students. Most of them aren't making any kind of money. So why not vote for the guy? Why not burn it down? That's just a theory, I think, I think if they have to actually start feeling the brunt of it, I think they might change their. I'm not saying
they don't. They're not gonna. It's not gonna.
No, because they're a cult.
I watched a guy interview a girl, and she said, "Yeah, he's gonna give us free rent in a Lamborghini. That's why I voted for him." Now, was it AI? I don't know, but it didn't look it.
Yeah,
it didn't look it. It was one of those guys that was standing on the streets, outside of the polling place, and she, yeah, and she was like, "Yeah, he's talking about free rent and giving me a Lamborghini."
Well, see, so that's fine, but like nothing is free, and I hate when politicians say free.
Which is what with the New York City, the governor of New York, not just
Kathy Hochul.
Yeah, she said there's nothing free in New York.
No, especially in the city. Our buddy Vinny told me, I think he said it's $150 to get a semi in there.
Yeah, it's $50 for a normal person to cross the bridge.
Oh, he said it's $150. I was like, what? So, I mean, it's going to go back to the way it was when we were young, where nobody comes there, tourism dies, people start moving out. You're going to get increased crime because he's already got a soft crime policy, and everywhere that's been tried, it has led to disastrous effects. I mean, You look at places, what was it, Minneapolis or Chicago, where the reporter is reporting on the crime wave and she gets robbed on camera. It's like
That was so funny.
Yeah, because it's like, it's not that bad. And he's like,
And that was just a year ago.
yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Because then you start hemorrhaging taxpayers like California is. California is deep in the mire right now because they're losing more millionaires. And Gavin Newsom actually was talking. That's why I brought that up, because he talked on a podcast. Now, whether he could do it or not is another story, but he talked about having an exit tax. He did it.
Yeah. It's just like the guy from Texas was talking about having a tax if you move to Texas from one of those states,
Yeah.
California and New York. How are you going to tax them more?
You can't. Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's kind of unconstitutional, but it's states' rights, so I don't know how that would go. You know what I mean? Because each state is kind of its own little country, so stuff you can do here in Oklahoma you can't necessarily do in like New Hampshire. So,
right. I just sent you maybe the best AI of all times.
Shut up, bitch. This is
Of all time. You cannot put that on the YouTube. That's just you cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. That's just a Sydney Sweeney love affair that he has.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Oh no, that was done on purpose.
No, I know, but we could lie if we put it on YouTube. Yeah, that is not going on the YouTube for sure.
No, but it's just it's a FAFO up there, and they voted for it, so let's just let them have it,
Yeah, I don't think much is going to change, because I just don't see him being able to swing a lot of that stuff, because it's like you said, and the thing is, New York City has been corrupt for, like, Giuliani actually said, and I've never listened to him talk. I never even knew he was a Republican, is how little I pay attention, like, to politics. I never knew.
Wasn't he the governor?
Yes, the mayor.
Yes,
I know he was the
was
mayor.
He mayor?
He might have been governor,
Mayor
but
of New York?
he was the mayor. 9/11.
9/11.
Right.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I just assume if they're the mayor of New York City, they're a Democrat. That's just the way it in my head. I just it is what it is. But he was saying it's been corrupt for 127 years, and it's going to keep being corrupt. So, well, good luck to him.
Good luck to him. But guess what? The people in New York, it's really funny because they go from one side to the other. I mean, and I think if he's the glam and glitz of whatever it is they think he's offering, I don't think they'll, once it doesn't work for them, once like the free rent. Once they find out that one building's free and not their building, I think they'll blow one of the buildings up. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
they'll light it on fire.
That shit don't work here. You can't have that.
Well, how are you going to get investments? Because, government doesn't create it, taxes. And there's never been an instance that I am aware of, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe there's ever been an instance where taxing your population beyond their means has ever led to prosperity. It seems like that would have the opposite effect. It's like the whole argument, and this is again my own personal opinion about the Obamacare stuff, and everyone's like, Republicans are like, oh, Obama screwed up healthcare, and the Obama-inians are like, no, it was the Republicans who didn't vote for the whole thing. And I'm standing over here with my hand raised going, how about we look at insurance? How about we look at insurance instead and stop fucking with our healthcare? Insurance is a scam. How about we start shut up, racist? Okay, I'm going back into my hole.
But it's like we said on the last podcast, or even maybe not even on the podcast, everybody knew what they were getting into when they voted for Obama because they knew who was backing him. So when you see who's backing him, just like Biden, the main guy that backed him was the guy that owned the railways. But guess what? First thing he did, close the oil pipeline.
Yeah.
His buddy got more rail cars on the railway with oil.
So if you
more money.
If you want to know corruption, And you think, yeah, well, our side doesn't do it. No, oh, contraire. I was listening to a podcast with the guy that shot bin Laden. And the other guy's a former Navy SEAL, and they're talking. It's the Sean Ryan podcast. It's something to listen to at work. And he goes, the one guy says, I don't even know why we were over there. And the other guy says, I do, Halliburton. And I just go, and then they start talking about how Halliburton, they built all the buildings. They had all of the temporary housing. They ran a lot of the businesses over there. And then you just go, checks notes. Who ran Halliburton? And I said Dick Cheney should have been arrested for that. I thought he had died a long time ago. Apparently, he just died.
Yeah, he just died today or yesterday, I do believe. Yeah, I do believe.
So yeah, he just literally
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was still alive, dude.
I didn't either. I didn't either because I know the Democrats were like, this is a good day. Dick Cheney died and Mondami was voted in. I was like, you people are really weird.
Yeah. But no, I mean, corruption goes on both sides of it. So it's like, but I back to Salami. I can't pronounce his name, and I'm not going to try.
It's Mondami.
There you go.
Mandami. Just say it like you from Oklahoma. Mandami.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to have a lot of luck. I think it's too big of a bite for him. I think he's got too many hurdles to overcome, and the people that support him are going to think that, like you said, everything is free. And when they figure out that he's like, well, no, I can knock 5% off. Because how do you get free housing? You tax the rich, then you pay that down on those people's rent. But the rent is still the rent because the government doesn't own the building. It's some landlord that owns it. Mm-hmm. So the landlord's still getting paid either way. So,
they got to make their money.
So it's just not feasible. So I think they'll end up, he'll probably do it. But I mean, Mayor Adams pissed off New Yorkers and they threw garbage because the garbage men went on strike. So they filled his yard up with garbage. So New Yorkers are not a peaceful people.
No, they are not. They are not.
So I look forward to seeing the videos of stuff being lit on fire and people duct taped to telephone poles again. I always enjoy those videos.
I've seen a New Yorker duct taped to telephone poles. I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, I could send you a couple. I saved them. This guy was trying to mess with a little kid, and the neighborhood, they start yelling, and everybody piled out the house. They duct taped that dude to a telephone pole and called the police. And he sat up there. He was up there for like 6 hours before they decided to call the cops. just duct taped to a pole. I was like, that's how you get shit done. That's awesome. Oh man. Yeah. I didn't. Did you pay attention to any of the elections? I didn't. I just know that guy because it's all over Twitter.
The other guy that everybody was wondering about from Minnesota, he won, and he's
the Somali pirate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna exactly say. The Somali pirate.
He's like, he gets on their knees at the press conference. They're like, "Congratulations, I am the captain now." Missed opportunity, branding. Come on, guys. That would have been hilarious if he'd have got up there and said that. That'd have pissed off the right though. That would have pissed him off.
Yeah, it definitely would have.
Oh, so how's your week been? Now that we're done talking about that shit. You there?
It's been okay. It was okay. It was just it was okay. It was actually nice. It wasn't bad at all. I didn't have any problems at all.
It's like really, he had to reboot. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we got the hail and everything. So
we got a freeze warning coming in Sunday.
Yeah, it's gonna get cold for 2 days and then warm right back up to 76. I was like, oh, that's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I had a rough week. I was just all kinds of malfunctions. Everything just was just difficult. And then, I just wanted my days off. And then the boss is like, "Hey, we got something you could do Saturday." I said, "I know what I'm doing Saturday, and it's not being here."
Yes.
Yeah, it was just one of those weeks. You have those occasionally. It's like they go in cycles. It's like you just got to get through it. It'll be okay next week. So I did almost see an accident yesterday down in the great town of Holdenville. Yeah, because they got one of the bridges. I was going down there to deal with the customer's issues or whatever, and I'm on the little highway down there, and it's 4-way stop. And this semi truck, he's like, it's his turn. He starts to go, and the car to the north of him starts to go south, and he just keeps coming. That driver almost slammed that car, man. I was just like, are you kidding me? That's going to be right in my way. That's all I could think of was like, you're inconveniencing me, you jackasses. I just want to go home. But it's been beautiful weather here, except for a couple of days of high winds. Other than that, what have you been playing this week, if anything, other than Battlefield?
I haven't played anything. I got to play a couple games of Battlefield tonight. Ordered some pizza and then got to play a couple games of Battlefield. But I haven't done anything extra.
I'm trying to find like new shows to enjoy and watch, and I found one, and I'm gonna vent about it a little bit. It's Dracula from 2014. I liked the premise, but when they show how they find Dracula, it ruins the rest of the show. Like, these people want to kill Dracula. They hate him. He's the most vile thing ever. They finally capture him and they could kill him, but then it's like a Batman villain trope. Like, they're like, you'll never escape this, Dracula. And then I was like, once that entered my mind, it's like, I can't watch the show anymore. I can't take any of it serious. So I quit watching it. I did watch something else. Oh, I'm still watching Shogun. I absolutely love that show. That gets 5 stars out of 5 stars. And I was, damn it, I'm gonna have to go over to my TV to see what I was watching because I've already forgotten it. Oh well.
Oh, you were watching the new the other new vampire show. You started it last night.
Oh, Talamasca. Thank you. That's what it is.
Yes.
I was like, I saw the trailer for that, and I was like, I'll pass. I was like, I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna watch that vampire stuff, and I'm good. Now, of course, I moved the scene again. God damn it. There we go. So this was I don't know why all of a sudden that's going to be my thing for the next like 3 or 4 shows. I'm going to move the scene over so it's cut the scene in half. So it's a secret society. You don't actually. I'm halfway through, towards the end of episode 2.
That's not what I was thinking you were watching.
Yeah, so
that's not that's a different Anne Rice.
Well, she has the other one too, the interview with the vampire with the.
I thought when you said that, that's what I was thinking you were talking about. This just started.
This just
came out. Yeah, yes, it just came out.
Yep.
I actually want to watch this. You watching it on Hulu?
Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm watching it on Amazon, I think.
Well, it says
Prime Video channels.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's an Amazon. It's an AMC Plus show.
AMC.
So that's what
I probably can't watch it.
It's really good. It's really good. And I'm not a big vampire guy, but the way this show is, the way it leaves you kind of like, and he's very skeptical. The main character is very skeptical. And he pulls off a really good American accent, sort of.
They usually do a pretty good job.
Well, here's the crazy part. The white-headed lady in this that you'll see in the trailers, she's actually American, and she pulls off a British accent. And it's very believable. And I'm like, that usually doesn't go both ways. Elizabeth Montgomery.
Yeah, it's not on Hulu.
Oh, it's good though. It's I'll probably finish its 8 episodes, I believe. And it starts off with a bang. It starts off like, and he's got this clicker, and feral zombie or feral vampires, I guess. And yeah, it's good. It's good. I don't want to talk too much about it. I'm enjoying it. Of course, I'm not watching anybody that's going to ruin it for me. So I'm going to watch it and then I'll go find those shows to tell me how bad it is. And they'll be like, I don't like it anymore. But no, I thought it was real good. As somebody who's never read any of the books, and the only movie I've ever seen is the Interview with the Vampire.
Right.
And it was okay. It was a little too.
The original one with
Yeah,
Brad Pitt. And
yeah, it was okay. It's
the little girl was the kicker.
Yeah, that one was a little off-putting. But as far as that goes, and I had a friend of mine that worked at an establishment you and I used to go to, but we don't anymore, to do a part of our job. He actually was a huge Anne Rice fan. He said the books were amazing. So I'm curious to see if this follows like the books or something. But it's worth it. It's absolutely worth watching it. If you have AMC, I mean, I don't know if I would subscribe just to watch it. I mean, you could do the free trial and then cancel.
But you gotta remember to cancel, and then I get in trouble because I added another premium thing because I forgot to cancel, and I just assume not do it.
Is AMC? Let's see. So wow. Oh, that's the theaters. It's $10. Depends on the plan. $6.99 monthly with ads, $9.99 premium. But I got a deal through my Prime Video, so I don't know what I got. But that's all my son and my household. That's all we've been doing is watching AMC stuff. It's like that's been the first one of the little add-on channels you can get that's actually kind of paid itself off because we're actually watching it. Oh man. You ever thought
about grinding your own coffee beans for coffee?
No, because that's entirely too much effort, but I imagine it's delicious.
I've really thought about it, but that's just the extra deal by ordering the fresh French press
I have a French press. That's not that hard to use. I do it occasionally.
Yeah, but they say once you got to get the correct amount of coffee beans to water because you can change. My buddy's you can literally change the whole entire taste by adding more coffee beans. Like it'll go from like one extreme to the other, like not good,
bitter,
because it's French, to bitter to just terrible. So that's why I didn't do it, because I was like, because then I got to figure it out. Now I just let's take some of this right here and just throw it in here and add this amount of water.
Yeah, well, I do. So mine, I just do regular, bag coffee that you get at the store. I usually use a quarter cup measuring. I do a quarter cup of coffee. It's probably way too much, probably not enough for some, but that's what I do. I do a quarter cup, then I boil water in my tea kettle, fill it up, and then let it set. And it's perfect for me. Absolutely perfect. It's such a good flavor too. It's not too much. It's not, and I think that's what it says to do on the bag. If I'm being honest, I think that's what it recommended on the bag. But yeah, well, my problem is I don't keep normal banker hours. So when I'm deciding to make a cup of coffee, I'm going to wake the entire household up, grinding beans, because I'm never going to be prepared, right? So I'm going to have a bunch of angry people at 11:30 at night. They're all in bed because they got to get up for work in the morning or go to school. I thought about it though. We could, dude, if you do that, I'll buy you some of that Civet coffee.
Neither one of us can afford the Civet coffee, so I don't have to worry about you buying me a $5,000 ounce of coffee. Because it's what, $100 a cup?
Yeah, I'm willing to spend $100 just to have you try some cat shit coffee. I'm like, that's Merry Christmas to me. And the thing is,
you know what?
It's probably good.
I've seen more than one person drink it, and they say it's actually really good. But it's kind of like the simple fact of eating chitlins or menudo. I know what it is, so I'm gonna have to pass.
Yeah,
I don't. Like my mom said, menudo actually, the broth is really good, but she said she wouldn't eat the menudo. She said,
What is
so if the
menudo?
broth,
I've heard it.
it's the intestines. It's just
Oh, so it's
the Mexican soup they eat. Basically, usually most restaurants only do it on Sundays, and they say it's a hangover from the night before.
oh,
So
it's
usually they'll
gut,
go out and eat. Yeah, it's
gut
yeah,
and
oh,
stomach. No, I'm good.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
haggis.
It's no, no, that just sounds nasty. Just haggis, just menudo sounds better. It's the same thing as eating chitlins. Same thing.
Merde is better than shit. It's the same thing, sir. It's the same thing. Because I think
Merde?
haggis. Yeah,
Haggis is but it's part of
liver.
the sheep. It's
Yeah,
the liver
and they sew it up in the sheep's stomach and
with,
do it that
and
way.
then they eat it with blood pudding.
And onions and garlic and
Yeah,
nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay.
No, I started playing a game. I had this forever. In fact, it was Beetlejuice that convinced me to buy it. It's Guild Wars 2. It's what you get if you make World of Warcraft but make it good. It's fun. It's not for everybody. What surprises me though is the fact that I was playing it last night. And most MMOs, it's like once the heyday is past, it's you don't run into a lot of people. It's pretty sparsely populated. That's not the case with this game. So I'm just running around, I'm doing this stuff, and all of a sudden I look up and there's like 60 people doing the same thing I'm doing, and I'm like, this is cool, man. They all got whatever. That was kind of a cool moment for me because I'd kind of been out there and I'd see a player every once in a while I'm doing my stuff, and to see that many people still playing this game, and it's a 10-year-old game, so, and they're still putting updates out for it.
They're still putting updates out for it. That means that they're investing some time into it. So, and some money, you're investing manpower. So they got to have people playing it.
Well, and the thing is too, is like, unlike WoW, where you have to buy the game and then you have to pay them basically $120 a year for the privilege of playing their shitty version of a MMO. This game, you buy it, it's yours. Get after it. There's no extra hidden fees. They make their money on cosmetics and like bank slots and stuff. I'm still real new in it, so I'm not really for sure about everything. I'm just trying to get a feel for the game. But it's a fun little game. And I don't think let me look on Steam. I don't think it's that expensive. Because I think I got that plus 2 expansions for like $40. Something like that. I got it on sale because you can just wish list it on Steam, right? So then they'll send you an email on a Wednesday and be like, hope you didn't spend all your money boozing and hookers on the weekend so you can buy this game. It's on sale for $40. Usually I don't. Oh, it's free. Guild Wars 2, the base version is free.
Oh, okay.
So it's free on PC. So you can get, so they have 2 that just came out. One just came out last year and one I think they just dropped not that long ago. And the expansions are like $25. So about what you'd pay for one Starbucks coffee.
Yeah.
So,
well, that one I told you the last time I went, it was for a Starbucks coffee and a cake pop. It was like 12, almost $13.
was it a extra large, whatever they call it, their made up word for it? Or
yeah, just a venti. Venti.
A large coffee. Yeah. I'm that guy on that show.
Hey, I am the same way, but you know what? When you go through the order, when you go through the line, you have to transform into the Starbucks person. I actually have it saved on my phone so I can read it off exactly what I want.
Do you feel somewhat gay when you do it? Like,
no, I feel violated for $13. I really do, because I'm not gonna lie. And then here I am in the drive-thru. I need a pup cup too. Oh, he's so cute.
You're like, did you hear that, son? She thinks you're cute.
Yeah, I gotta take the dog with me so that he can get a pup cup. And then, of course, I have to wait to do anything because I got this monster over here trying to eat my drink and his, because I gotta pull over and stop. Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. And needless to say, I don't do it very often because it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I can't. I think the last time I went to Starbucks was when I started at the company we're working at, and we had to go down to Texas for a big meeting. That was like they would bus us down there. We had to rent an SUV to go down there, and it was Vinny, Otis, and myself going down to Dallas for this big meeting, and we stopped and got Starbucks. I think that's the last time. So that was what, 13, 14 years ago? So
My first ever going to a Starbucks. I'm parked at a former job, and I'm at this one store, and there's a Starbucks, right across the way. Just walk across the parking lot right there, 25, 30 feet. I didn't drink coffee at all. Wanted a hot chocolate. It was cold outside. They had a muffin or something. I ordered my buddy a $5 hot chocolate. It was the worst tasty shit I've ever had in my life. I was like, how in the hell can you fuck up a hot chocolate?
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
How do you fuck up a hot chocolate? So then I'm a couple days later, a couple weeks later, we're in the same town, and somebody comes in from Starbucks to a store that I was at. I said, and I literally asked them, how could y'all fuck up a hot chocolate? They're like, huh? I said, I ordered a hot chocolate from y'all. I'd never been in your store before. I don't drink coffee. So I went the straight route and got hot chocolate because, hot chocolate is milk, chocolate, some fucking marshmallows. It's not hard.
Right.
It's not hard. You
Swiss
got
Miss
the little
does
steamer
it.
thing. Yeah, Swiss Miss does it. Or you can, you got the little steamer. I've seen y'all steam shit on TV, and y'all can put some real cocoa in there and make my shit taste good. No, it tastes like ass. I couldn't even. It was $10. Neither one of us drank the hot chocolate.
Ah, that's disappointing.
$10 that I wasted on hot chocolate, and they were like, "Well, no, you have to order this way and this way with 2 pumps and 3 pumps and 4." I was like, "Are you retarded? Are you stupid?
Yeah.
How hard is it to make a hot chocolate? I shouldn't have to add this." I couldn't have told you 5 seconds after that person told me what you should do to get a hot chocolate in there. I couldn't have told you when I walked out of the store what that person said.
What the hell did I just buy?
It was terrible.
Do you tip too? That's the thing that pisses me off. These fucking restaurants asking for tips. It's like you go to Walmart and they're like, "Would you like to donate to?" No, I don't. I went to Love's the other day to get my fake dip that I chew. It's Black Buffalo. They're the only place that sells it. So I go in there and I'm just buying like 2 cans of this stuff. It's like $8. And the screen comes up. Would you like to donate your spare change? No, it's my spare change, fucker. Like, that makes me so angry. I'm sitting here in this ginormous truck stop that's making millions of dollars a year, and you're panhandling to me. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you my change. That shit makes me angry.
Even in college, my son learned in college. So when a business wants you to donate, that means that they've already donated money, and they want you to reimburse them for what they donated. So it's a racket. You're not actually donating. So if you go in there and they want you to donate to somebody, and they've actually, however much money they're going to donate, say every year they donate $100,000. Well, if the store does that all year long, they end up making more money because they've actually donated all they're going to donate. So you're basically reimbursing them for their donation and putting more money in their pocket. We were in Spencer's Gift, and oh my God, that poor lady. She asked if I wanted to donate to. They were trying to help the victims crossing the border. Remember me telling you that?
Yes.
And I was like, well, how about y'all just, tell them to stay home. And then my son said, no, Dad, they've already donated the money. They just want you to pay it back. I said,
Yeah.
I thought mine was better.
So do they do this at your local, like, Walmart, where they set up little tables out there and you go to walk in and they're like, they're selling cookies or in the case of this story, they're selling Christian paraphernalia. Have you ever?
I've seen it. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so I hate those. Like, don't accost me, don't talk to me, because I'm not the most outgoing person in public. I'm just leave me alone. Let me get I hate shopping. So we're going We go to Walmart and I see it. And so like I'm standing by the exit and my girl's like, what are you doing? I was like, we're going to leave with the group so I don't get accosted. And she's like, oh my God, really? I'm like, nope, because I'm going to say something that's going to make you upset. So we go out with this group and of course they single me. It's good. And the guy comes walking, excuse me, sir, would you like to donate money to save teens? I go, joke's on you. I hate kids. We should abort them all. And I just kept walking. And she's just like, oh my God, sir, no, he didn't mean it. I go, yes, I did. I meant every word of it. F every child. They suck. And she was like, well, okay. And she was mortified. Needless to say, I got about an hour and a half long lecture about how I'm an asshole. I'm like, I didn't go up and strike up the conversation. He chose to engage with me. I wasn't going out of my way. What you got on this table here?
So what you need to do is you need to why don't you look that up? Boy Scout popcorn.
I didn't even know that's a thing.
Boy Scouts. So yes, the Boy Scouts. So Girl Scouts do cookies. The Boy Scouts do popcorn. Okay. So I thought I was going to go up.
Heart of America Council.
So Girl Scout cookies are like $5 a piece. I haven't bought a box in a while, so they might be $6. They're usually like $5 a box. Okay. So I'm figuring I'm going in that price range for this small bag of popcorn. Does it have prices on what you're looking at?
It does not.
It was like $30 for what you would pay at and get a large popcorn at the movies. It's like $30 or $40. I was like,
what? No.
Yes. I was like, I was like, is the popcorn good? I literally asked, is the popcorn that good?
Okay, I'm looking here. Great. Let's see. I think I found a site where I can do it. No, it doesn't tell you the price. It's like sign up to sell.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, it's expensive.
Yeah, I'm not spending that when I can go to the local grocery store and get a box for that'll last me 6 months.
Oh yeah, you can get a box that's got 12 bags in it for
$8.
$10.
Yeah, exactly.
$8. And it's actually pretty good popcorn. You get the one with the movie butter. It's got extra butter on it. And then if you just want to be a fatty, melt some butter and puts a little more butter on it.
Yeah, I mean, so, I get it. They're raising it for scouting and stuff. But I thought scouts went in the woods. What the fuck do you need to go in the woods with? You just need a pocket knife, some rope, and a good attitude, right? I mean, the scouting guide should give. They didn't used to have $5,000 in camping shit when they started the Scouts. Was it Teddy Roosevelt started it?
Yeah, no, it was when you first started. They didn't even take you out to teach you, because I did it, and first they start you off in like a building, so you get to learning how to roll the sleeping bag up and sleeping in the sleeping bag. And then you work your way to outside and getting a tent. And you work your way up to that shit.
The Scouts motto should be, let us teach this. Hey, single mothers, we're here to teach your boys how to get beat up in high school. Don't want your son to ever get laid? Sign him up for the Boy Scouts. Sorry. It's a good organization. I was in it. I've got some embarrassing photos of me at a football game holding the flag. I hated every minute of it. I hated every minute of it.
I didn't enjoy the Cub Scouts, so I never even ventured up to the Boy Scouts. I didn't enjoy that at all.
Yeah, I was in the Boy Scouts. Yeah, and we went camping once, and it was a nightmare. And I didn't ever want to do it again. Yeah. Name one kid that was a scout that was a normal person in your school. There's not one. They're all fucking weird. They were the dudes that are. I had one. You know how the ROTC kids would wear their uniforms sometimes? Did you ever have that when you were in school? The military kids that would wear their dress blues or whatever to school for.
Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't very
ROTC,
often.
ROTC.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So the Weeblos, is that what they're called? The higher scouts?
Yes.
Those kids would come in wearing that. And I'm just like, that is so embarrassing. That is. I just remember and this is me, so I'm like, I can't. One of my friends was in it. He's like, it's pretty cool. I got a badge. You want to see it? No, I don't even want to be seen talking to you right now. Like, vaginas are drying up across this world. It was so embarrassing. It's a good organization for young men, though, to get like a little bit of life different than video games and stuff. Like, they do a lot of really cool shit. Like, I remember we went out like camping. It sucked just because there was too many of it, but our little group, I think there was only 10 of us, so it was easily managed. But we went to this big scout thing. That was my last thing I went with them. I was probably 8, 9. I don't remember. I just remember I didn't have a good time because everything, they were like, you're going to do this from this time to this time, this to this. It was no free time, so it just kind of sucked. Anyway, I'm not
I wonder
buying.
if this is true. The Wall Street Journal, President Trump said he has asked the Justice Department to launch an investigation into meatpacking companies to determine whether they are colluding to drive up beef prices.
Well, I've also seen where certain companies are putting out fake meat too, and they're packaging it as real meat. I don't know if that's true.
I haven't seen that. Have you seen where the restaurants? I watched a video of a lady that ordered to go from I'm not going to say it because I don't want us to get doxxed, from a local restaurant. You'll know it if I told you.
Okay.
And there have been multiple rumors of restaurants like taking, like, people don't eat all the meat, eat all their steak, and they'll take it, and there's like a meat glue or something like that is what they're trying to say.
Right.
And they will put it together to make like a fillet. So, fillets aren't very big.
Right.
So people say if you see a fillet that's over like 6 ounces, then you know it's not a real fillet because fillets are not usually very big.
Ugh.
That's a big ass cow to get a fillet. And this lady is like taking her steak and it's like flaking apart in pieces. Steaks don't do that. It doesn't matter how tender the steak is, it doesn't flake apart.
No,
like a fish.
No,
this steak was flaking apart. Now, AI, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But I would have been mad. This was a TikTok video that I watched. And
so speaking of TikTok, there's a scam. So
which one?
Yeah, so this lady was saying her dad makes these little metal Legos, and he's struggling with cancer, and she set up a page. Yeah, all of it was a lie. All of it was a lie. You can get those Legos for $4 on Alibaba, and they're selling the sets for like $127. I'm like,
I don't doubt it.
What?
It looks pretty cool. Like, this guy made metal Lego, the Lego figures.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yes,
yeah. And it's helping him to not do that. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I liked it. I saw it, but I didn't buy one. I got no need for that shit. If it don't come in a Lego box, I don't want it.
Right. But
it doesn't have Star Wars on it. I don't want it.
So is anybody investigating this other than what?
I didn't go any further into it. I just saw that. And it was not the first. The first one I saw was a guy on X was talking about it. And that's why he said, fillets are no bigger than usually 6 ounces. Sometimes you'll see them for
7 or 8. Yeah,
8 the most.
I think.
But it was like a 10-ounce fillet. I've never seen one that big.
No, I haven't either.
And when he was at the restaurant, and the person was videoing it. And I don't know what restaurant. This was not the same chain. This was a chain restaurant that I saw on TikTok.
Okay.
But he was actually. And so you can see the people walking around him, and his wife is videoing this, and he's taking and it was doing the same thing. It was flaking apart like a fish flakes apart. So it was like pieces, and he was like, "This is terribly wrong."
Why would anybody believe Bill Gates? Like, he's got all this shit. Just because he made a good operating system doesn't mean he's good at anything else. Like, you know what I mean?
Who's the other one?
I don't remember.
Bill Gates. Not Bill Gates. Is it Bill Gates? That's the climate.
Yeah, he's coating apples and shit, and he's working on getting synthetic meat.
Did you see supposedly that he is saying climate change is not as big a deal as it was before?
Well, if you watch
Yeah.
the episode I watched with the climate scientists on it, they're going to dissuade you real quick that every bit of this climate stuff is like
Well, he's
contested.
changing his tune. Supposedly, that's what Elon said. He said, "Well, did you see that? That even Bill Gates is changing his tune on climate change." I was
No.
like, "Oh, really?"
No, there's another rich guy. It's not Steve Jobs. It's because Bill Gates. We're talking about like modifying food, modifying the environment.
Oh yeah,
It's Steve Jobs has been dead too long for that. But no, the
Oh yeah. No, it was Bill Gates with the apple cider.
yeah,
The apple cider vinegar and something else.
right. And then of course the conspiracy nuts are like, if it's not 13.2% of vinegar, then don't. It'll kill you. You just die. You're just like, okay, but no, like the climate stuff. Because I got into this because Vinny watched the same episode I watched with these guys, and I've kind of had the same opinion that once you politicize something, it's more than likely bullshit. Like once politicians get a hold of it, because politicians not exactly the morality of truth, and I've had a very contentious kind of issue with it with the climate change debate. Like I don't necessarily say that I do believe in global warming, but I also believe we're coming out of an ice age. So it's like multiple. It's not just here's the statement, believe the statement. You know what I'm saying? And so like I think more and more people are starting to kind of wake up a little bit about it because it's just like. And at the same time, humans are damaging it, but I don't need people like Bill Gates buying up farmland so nobody can grow food on it or making fake meat because cows put too many farts in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like that's like crazy shit. That's how you exterminate a race of people. Like wipe us out because you get bad tainted fake meat. Like that's it, And then the vegans are clapping their skeletal hands, going, "Oh, the meat eaters! I'm so tired." They were gonna clap, but they couldn't.
When we get done with the show, we have to watch this. Let's see, 3 minutes and 17-second video.
Okay.
Together. We cannot watch it on the podcast.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. It's got Myron Gaines in it.
Oh yeah. He's a firebrand.
He
was doing the podcast circuit the last week. So there's a canary in the coal mine as far as the economy goes.
Okay.
So usually at the beginning of the week, I watch financial podcasts. I've done this for probably 10 years. There's a group of them that I watch. Sometimes I agree, sometimes I don't. They are all saying the same things. Big tech companies are laying off a lot of people, but primarily they're laying off recruiters. The last time recruiters were laid off in mass like this was 2008, right before the collapse.
Right.
And this article from SF Gate, I don't know who they are, but it's saying that just this year alone, 141,000, have announced 141,159 job cuts this year compared to 120,000 last year. So like
AI is taking over a whole bunch of that.
They're saying that's not the case. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. It is supplementing stuff, but it's not ready to take over and do full administrative but
abilities. it's doing like their
HR and shit like that.
Well, it's doing the call stuff and the they're calling the people, because you get them on your phone all the time. That's AI stuff calling you.
But one of the guys said, so one of my shows was saying, he's like, okay, they're saying it's the canary in the coal mine. He goes, but think of this. He was saying during the pandemic, these tech companies had a resurgence, a huge boom because people were at home. They're watching Netflix. This is just a correction of the market that should have happened a long time ago because these companies are losing market share big time because people are going on with their lives. They're going out to eat. They're going hiking and camping and travel. They're not sitting at home watching Netflix all day long. So this is just a normal market correction. So we'll see. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm not an economist, so I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard because I listen to 6 different groups of people talk about the economy and stuff and investing. So most of them are like they're not usually like waving pitchforks going, the end is near. The end is near. They're not usually doing that. They're usually pretty cool headed. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. And then I actually saw a video on X that kind of corroborated that. I know. But yeah, it is a downturn in the tech industry. I mean, you and I, we can equate to it just with gaming. Look at how many gaming companies have went out of business because they put out a subpar product, and it was like that was their one dying gas. I mean, Ubisoft had to take a huge deal from Tencent just to stay afloat because their game didn't sell well. And this is another week. I'm proud of this. This is yet another week where I will not be playing Ghost of fucking Yotai. I don't care how much peer pressure I get. It's not going to happen. So I'm proud of that. We've went since release.
You're getting peer pressure even more?
Oh, I'm getting DMs in my Twitter going, stop being a pussy and play the game. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm just curious. I'm guessing this game probably sold well.
What?
Ghost of Antifa.
Yokai? Yeah.
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 It sold 1.6 million copies. It sold 1.6 million copies, which is kind of exactly what Ghost of Tsushima sold, I think, in its beginning. So it's on par to kind of do the same thing, which is, if we're being honest, kind of disappointing. It's got to be kind of disappointing if you're putting out a sequel built on the game that sold, let's say, 5 million. You wanted to at least do 7 or 8 million. I mean,
well, it was COVID when that came out, though.
Yeah,
so there was a lot more people.
I'm telling you, COVID. You play it and tell me if COVID would have changed your mind on it, buddy. I promise you.
Right, but you got to remember that game was beautiful, and then there were more people at home.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
There were more people at home, so
that game had.
So they may have been working, but they were playing Ghost of Tsushima on the other screen.
So they're basically, a lot of people are basically kind of saying that it's kind of it did outsell Assassin's Creed Shadows, so that's a good thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just not going to play it. I will say this every podcast until the game stops being told to play it. I will not play a game made by people who hate me and want to exterminate me and who are cult members. So
I understand.
That being said, I'm playing China's greatest nation in the world right now, Simulator, and I absolutely I did get Wu Chang Falling Feather. I'll let you guys know how that game is next week. They ran a sale on PlayStation. It was like $40, and I picked it up. Or maybe that's the normal price. I don't know, but it was like $40, $48, $49, something like that. So I picked it up. I'm going to give it because I loved the monkey game, Wukong, Black Myth Wukong. I really enjoyed that game. So I'm guessing this is going to be kind of similar to that. So I'm going to be playing that probably later tonight. Give it a little look, see how that goes. I do play a lot of games, like a lot. Kaz plays 2. I play like a dozen.
I play 3.
What you play? PUBG, Call of Duty, and Battlefield.
And Battlefield now, yes. And then I had the other one I was playing with you.
Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Yeah. Okay.
But just on a regular basis, I got 3 in rotation. So yes, I'm not quite as diverse as you.
I get bored. I get legit bored if I just like play the same thing over and over again, except for like Helldivers, which is unusual because that game is, I don't know, it's just different enough, and I'm good enough at it. I'm not great, but I'm good enough at it to keep coming back to it. So they had it. Go ahead.
I have to give an update.
Uh-oh.
Yes. 38 days into the government shutdown, and they're still taking taxes out of my damn check. Just so y'all know, I looked at my check today. The taxes were still taken out. 38 days. and y'all are still crying about it, and I'm still paying taxes. So
how long do you think people will go without their food stamps before they either A, start writing, or B, get a job? What's the over under? 6 months? You think it'd go that far?
It'll happen the first of the year, because something will change because of the military. Well, and if it so the air traffic controllers is becoming a really big thing. So like in Texas alone, they cut 10% of the flights just this weekend, starting today.
I saw something about that. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, it's because of the lack of air traffic controllers. They don't have enough people. And
well, I did not know air traffic controllers were government employees. I thought the airport employed them, but they're government. See, FAA,
which is weird because I didn't know. So I guess I watch a lot of airplane videos. So like, that's a question for you here in a minute. So like when the military is doing maneuvers and stuff, they're getting okays from air traffic controllers to do whatever they have to do.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. They're in the sky with everybody else.
Yeah, because they're having to check in. Because I watched a video a while back, and there was a blogger or somebody like that, an influencer, and she had flown in probably a couple prop planes or something like that, and she was talking noise that she could take the G-force, and he was at the F-16 and he put her to sleep in the first turn, and it was funny, but he had it was beautiful, but he had to wait. He was out over Las Vegas somewhere, over out in the desert, but he had to wait because there was a lot of traffic where he was, and as soon as he put the burners on, and okay, we're going, and we're gonna make a bank right here, and then you see her head hit her chest, and then he pulls out of the bank, and she wakes right up immediately. She said, "Oh, are you gonna do it?" Bitch had already been asleep. Yeah. So the question I have to you is, would you fly in the back of an F-16?
No.
You would not. You wouldn't let them fly you. You wouldn't take the flight if
it's a 90-year-old World War II veteran, sure. One of the hotshot young guys that wants to make me piss and puke myself, no. No, I do not.
I watched one yesterday of a guy, and he no more than got off the ground, and you hear him, he's 180 knots, 200 knots, 230 knots. We're going to do a bank right now. And he's not even off the freaking ground. And I'm like, yes, I want to do this. What do I have? How do I phrase this where we can't?
So we want to sponsor Cass to go up with the Blue Angels. That's what we want to happen.
No, I don't want to fly. The Blue Angels would probably scare the living daylights out of me, but I would still do it if that was the only way I could do it. Because I know that I've watched enough of those videos of the amount of sitting they do, like the pre-flight stuff they do. They'll sit with their eyes closed if you've never watched it, and you'll hear the captain, and we're going into a bank, and you'll see everybody.
Yeah.
And that speed to me is the next best thing to sex. So if you're in an airplane going 1,500 knots, oh my God.
You should go.
He's in that F-16, and then next thing you know, he's going across it. We're at 1,800 knots, 2,000. I was like, oh my God.
So there was a guy that something similar like that. I can't remember if he was a comedian or something, and he had been talking shit about him. And they start to taxi up, and he goes, "You good?" And he said, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, just sit tight. We'll be up in there in a second." He said, "Tower, this is flight whatever. I would like permission for clear vertical takeoff." He says, he said, you can hear the chuckle in the tower going, "Hey, you're cleared for vertical takeoff." He goes, "You're going to want to hold on to something." And he just went fucking straight vertical with that dude. He said he was trying to scream, but he was too scared to. Like, that shit's hilarious. I love those videos, man. I love them. I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, could you imagine an F-16 can go Mach 2, which is 1,500 miles per hour?
Nope.
Oh, could you? So it's like he's telling him the whole time. He's like, make sure you're flexing the legs in your muscles. Flex the legs in your muscles. Says, flex the legs in your muscles. And you see him. In my eyes, he's flexing everything. He looked so tense. I was like, I was like, you don't eat breakfast, you don't eat dinner the day before or breakfast. You don't drink anything, so you don't piss your pants.
Yes, yes.
You have no body. You look a little
I
jaundicey.
doo-dooed my pants.
Yeah. How much pee can these flight suits take?
Yeah, exactly. You got a bottle up there? I need to go.
Because I know, like the Blue Angels, they fly F-18s, and they don't actually have like an actual suit. It's different. That they don't like
you
plug
mean
in
the
and all that
compression,
stuff.
the compression suit
Yeah, it's
that
the
they
compression
have?
suit. Yeah. The F-18s don't do those.
So
The F-16s do.
speaking of flying, do you know what a covey rider is? This is testing your American knowledge of our wars. What a covey rider.
A covey rider is a covey's a deal of quail, so I don't know.
So in Vietnam, when we were doing our studies and observation group, which have you heard of those guys? Those are the men amongst men. Those are the baddest dudes to have ever walked this earth. SOG. Mac SOG.
Okay.
Mac V SOG.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
I'm
I know
reading.
the SOG guys are.
So there's a video floating around. So the covey rider was to fly above them in a little single prop plane and provide guidance for the guys down on the ground and help them to find a safe place where they could get picked up by helo, because these guys were in Cambodia.
They made a movie about that.
This guy goes, so what we would do to help the guys is we'd take a grenade, pull the pin out, take a mason jar, and put the grenade in there ever so gently so that when we'd get over them, we could drop that grenade out and kind of help them out. And he said, it's all fun and games till the grenade rolls to the back of the plane. he's like, you don't know if it blew up or not, but you're going to find out. I was like, oh my God. Those guys in that conflict, like, you want to talk about, I've got the book Over the Fence, by John Stottmeyer or something like that.
Let's see. What's the replacements?
But those guys would constantly be in conflict with sometimes up to 1,000 to 1,500 NVA, and there's like 10 or 11 of those guys, and they're just the only thing that kept them alive was America's air power. And
so wasn't Gene Hackman in that movie?
John Stryker Meyer, that's who it is. John Stryker Meyer, Across the Fence. What a great read. What a great read. And you can find him on all your podcasts. He's been on Jocko Willnick's podcast numerous times. He's been on Sean Ryan's podcast. I could listen to those stories all the time. Those guys were like, they're 20 years old.
Yeah, have you ever seen that movie Bat 21?
No, I haven't. Bat 20. I've seen
Gene Hackman, Danny Glover, Jerry Reed. Yeah, that's basically, I believe that's what they're talking about.
During Vietnam, Colonel Hamilton's aircraft is shot down in enemy territory and a frantic rescue operation ensues.
Yeah, he's flying one of those prop planes, and how they get him out of there. I believe that's the movies. They're talking about a golf course, and they use the golf course to get him out. But it's that plane. It's one of those little prop planes you were talking about. So It's actually a really good movie.
Okay. Might have to see it. Well, this came out in 1988. Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah. Anyway, I just saw that, and you brought up airplanes. My favorite video on the internet of all time. This is my absolute favorite video of all time. There's two of them. Okay. One of them is the A-10 in close air support, and ground troops are on ground in firefight in Afghanistan, and one of the commanders is screaming, and the other guy's just laying down machine gun fire, and you just hear, and then everybody on our side is cheering, get fuck up. Yeah. That's one. My second favorite is a pilot for the SR-22 Blackbird. He's talking about the show-offs flying over the desert, and he said, so I'm flying, and he goes, he goes, I need this guy calls in, and he goes, he's in a Cessna, he knows how fast he's going, I need a ground air to ground speed, and the tower has to answer him. He says, you are going 90 across the ground. And then of course the Navy pilot comes in, he's like, in an F-18, and he's like, this is F-18. He goes, you are going 560 across the ground. It gets quiet, and he said in the back seat, his co-pilot goes, ground. This is air flight, whatever. We need our airspeed. He goes, you are going 1,600 across the ground. And he goes, it was just quiet. Nobody said shit. Like, that's the biggest dick waggling. Oh, dude, I love that story.
As measured, yeah, I've seen that one. That's a good one.
He does a much better job, though, and he gets giddy when he's talking about it. He goes, he's like a toddler. Those guys had to wear spacesuits.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
There is a video floating around of a foxbat flying up next to an SR-71. I'm going to see if I can find that. Do you want to talk? Oh, yeah.
No
a
way.
Foxbat next to... It might have been... It's a SR... What's the designation?
SR-71 Blackbird.
Okay. See if I can find it. I want to see if I can find this video, and it might be in a video game that I saw this in. It looked real. Because that shit was funny as shit. So the Foxbat in the video is flying right next to it. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, and this is, hold on. Okay, this is from Iceman Fox. We'll give him props real quick. So here's the Russian. It's a MiG-25 Foxbat Mach 2.1, I think, and it's an unexpected encounter. Let's see. Fast forward a little bit. They're showing footage of.
So
here
it's
it
not,
comes.
not
No, it's not at wartime. This is like, no. So here it comes to the SR-71. This dude's, he's freaking hauling, dude. The Foxbat is hauling. Now watch when he puts on the gas. He's about to thump it. Here he goes. He just walks off and freaking leaves him, dude. Look at that shit. He's just, and then he starts to climb like, peace. I'll see you later. Dude, that plane is fucking awesome, man. Like, he's already gone. Like, is that not awesome? That is just like, he's gone. Like how many seconds was that? Like 30 seconds? He's already gone. You can't touch him. He just said, hit the gas. Oh, I forget there's a delay.
Yeah. I'm seeing it. I got it. Wow.
He just walks off and leaves that Foxbat. Like, and I think this was probably, says a year ago. So it's probably like,
yeah, it probably had to be released. There's no telling how old it could be.
Yeah. That was awesome though. It's probably set up for a demonstration to show the, how badass the SR-71 is. I'm gonna. Oh, is this the meat one?
Meat what?
Oh no, it's it's commentary. What you just sent me. I love plane stuff, man. I mean, if I was younger, I probably would have loved it. I know you said when you were younger you wanted to be a pilot.
Oh, yeah. I just wish that a lot of the stuff that we see, which I mean, I know they have to do that because of military stuff, is not cartoony. Because a lot of stuff when they show like firefights and stuff like that, they do them into cartoons or computer simulated stuff. Because now there's cameras on all that stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's an actual Navy pilot that wears a GoPro. I think he trains probably at the Top Gun thing, because like he's always doing mock dogfights. So you see how he's like turning his head in the canopy looking for the guy and stuff. I love watching those.
All day long.
Yeah, and then there's that game DCS World. It's free to play, but you actually have to read the manual on how to start the damn plane. I'm like, that's too real. I don't want to do that.
And see, my buddy that I just came from, he's got the stuff for that. So, but they won't. It shows the setup to how he can change his driving simulator for his race car. He can change it into a plane, but they won't sell him the stuff because each plane has got a different mount. So like the A-10. The A-10 flies from a stick in the center, in between your legs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So an F-16 or an F-18 is like a joystick on the right. The flight controls are on the right. The flight controls are on your right.
I did not know that.
Instead of in between the F-14 Tomcat, which made big in Top Gun, that stick is in the center. I do believe an F-15 is too, but F-16 is more of like a joystick on the side. It's on the side.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Everything is different, and he's such a picky guy, especially when it comes to video games. You know, you're gonna, and I can understand that if you're gonna do a simulator, you want it to be,
Yeah. Feel as
if you're
real as
paying for
possible.
it,
Right.
and there used to be one at the mall that would actually, we played it. It was,
Oh,
yeah,
I
I used to
remember
get in
that.
trouble
You
for this.
sat in the cockpit and the whole thing kind of turned left or right.
No, it went vertical. It went
Oh,
upside
really?
down. It would actually, yes, it would actually roll. So if you were flying like in Top Gun where Tom Cruise flew over a boy and flipped him off, you can actually fly like that and you'll be hanging upside down. It was badass. They actually completely 10-point harnessed you in to play this video game, and it was $15 for 15 minutes. And I used to get in
Oh,
trouble.
I remember that. Yeah, I
It was at
do remember
Crossroads
that.
Mall.
It was at Crossroads. Yep.
Uh-huh.
I remember that. Yeah, I'd
Me and
like.
my buddy were in the beer business, and we would park our beer trucks at the mall on slow days. Play video. And, you know, if you play for an hour, that's $60.
Oh my
And my
God.
wife would be like, "You just did what?"
I guess that one grocery store didn't give us enough money. You could start your own little mafia to play video games. We're the beer guys. We're here to protect you.
It was bad. Yeah,
So-
needless to say, I didn't play as much as I wanted to, but it was badass.
I got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
Typically, when you recommend something to me, I know it's going to be at least a certain quality. I tried to watch
Okay.
Sons of Anarchy last night. Oh, that show's awful. It's just that first episode is just awful. I mean, you got Shrek being the lead of the gang, number one. He's acting like he's a tough ass. That dude would shit and he would strip down and you'd find his pink bunny panties on because he's such a little bitch. I hate that actor. God, I can't stand that gorilla. He thinks he's tough. He's never been in a fight in his life unless it's at a buffet. He was the guy that did Hellboy.
Yeah. I thought he was really good as Hellboy, though.
He was
I enjoyed
good.
the Hellboy
That's
movies.
the only one of his movies I've ever enjoyed. But
And
I don't.
but you get. Oh, this show is so. Oh, come now. You get to see Pam. Was her name Pam? What was his wife from?
Yeah, Pam.
Yeah.
No,
from,
was
what's
it?
the show?
Married
Al
with
Bundy.
Children.
Al
Married with
Bundy's
Children.
wife.
Yes,
Yeah.
Peggy.
Married with Children.
Peggy
Peggy.
Bundy.
Peggy. You get to see her in a man. She looks. She's aged well.
It's Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman. I can't
Ron Perlman. Yes,
stand
you're
that
right.
guy. I can't stand.
I love that show. I watched it. I think I watched it twice. It's kind of long.
It's the
just
fact
a,
that it's just these like soft Hollywood actors who've never had a struggle in their life unless somebody didn't put mayonnaise on their turkey club sandwich, and they're all upset and they're trying to act like real hard ass bikers. It's like Hunnam's fine. Hunnam was fine, but there's a couple of them I'm in there. I'm like, really.
Well,
Okay.
Did you ever watch what's the football movie with Denzel?
No, I don't watch. I usually
Remember the Titans?
No, I have never seen it.
You've never watched
Uh-uh.
Remember the Titans?
Sure haven't.
Oh my God, that movie gets me kind of teary every time. That's
It's
a good
an
movie.
all-black football team. Is that what it's about?
No.
That's why I didn't want to watch it.
It's about it was set during the time where they started busing in the black kids to the white schools.
Oh, so integration during the time of integration.
Integration, yes. And
I'm done with the white guilt movies.
But that movie's old. The movie's old. I mean, it's
Oh yeah, it's
early
been out.
90s,
Yeah,
late 90s. It's been out, and it's got a young Hayden Panettiere in it, and then the football kid, the white kid that he gets in the car wreck, and it's a really good movie. But he's in Sons of Anarchy too,
okay.
from that movie.
And
I love Sons of Anarchy.
I love Hunnam. I like Charlie Hunnam.
Oh yeah.
But,
That's where I met Charlie Hunnam, was that show right there.
So I'm like watching this, and I'm like, did they even like get in? Was he even an actor? Or did they just pull him out of the line at Starbucks? Because like he's not very good. He is not
Hunnam?
very good. Yeah,
No.
in this
No,
first
not in
episode.
this, no.
Like
No,
he's like
he gets better as the show goes on.
because like the
It's
first
got a
scene,
good cast in it.
the first scenes you see him, it's like he's trying not to giggle Like, it's
Yeah.
like, you're not a biker, dude. Like, come on. Yeah, but I did take your advice and I started
But
watching
you watch-
Justified, and I love that show. I love the
You know-
Justified show.
How many shows have you started since you got Hulu, though? What, 10,
17 or 20. Well, because Burn Notice. So I started Burn Notice, and I'm doing stuff on the computer, and I'm watching it. I ended up rewatching like a dozen of the shows because they're all exactly alike. So I wasted my time there. Then I tried Dracula, and that's like the Batman villain. Get away from me now, Dracula. That's dumb. Can't watch that. Then I tried the Sons of Anarchy, and I just kept thinking, like, any day, any minute now, a bunch of people are going to come in and be like, here's the pig's anus, you have to kiss it, yay, you're one of us. And I was like, nope, I don't want to do this. And then I got Justified, and I like that, but I don't like to binge watch. I like to watch an episode at a time, but the problem is my ADD lets me forget what I was watching, and so then I'll be like, I'm not in the mood for that now, because
Because I mean, the cast of Sons of Anarchy is amazing. Charlie Hunnam, Katie Siegel, Mark Boone Jr., which Mark Boone, you'll know him when you see him.
Well, I saw that it won like so many awards.
Oh, Tommy Flanagan is the guy from
with the Glasgow Smile.
Yes, with the Glasgow Smile. Of course, Ron Perlman, and it's Ryan Hurst, William Lucking. It's got an all-star cast. So Jimmy Smits, you'll know him when you see
I do.
him. If you watch it
that's Leia's dad.
Guy.
That's Leia's dad.
Yep, yes, sir. Drea De Matteo from The Sopranos.
Theo Rossi, I know him. I know Kim Coates.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
it's got an all-star cast. Yeah, it's got an all-star cast.
How many?
But you're right. 8 seasons, I think.
Yeah. That first episode was awful.
It's usually. I mean,
well, that's to be expected. I mean, most pilot shows aren't very good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the Cook show with the meth. I had to watch it 3 or 4 times before I could even watch it. It was rough. Just like what was the one on Showtime with the kill where he was the serial killer, where he killed the killers, and he was a serial killer.
Dexter.
Dexter, I had to watch it 2 or 3 times too. The first episode before I was like, I just couldn't get into the first episode. It was just like, ugh.
Okay, so some of the cultural phenomenons, I think part of it is because it is a cultural phenomenon that makes me hate it, because I'm like, so the show 24, I refused to watch it. I was like, it's dog shit. I actually
loved 24.
Yeah, everyone did. And they used to try to peer pressure me into it. And the more you push me, the more I'm giving you the middle finger. I'm not going to watch it. It was the same thing when we were in school and Pearl Jam was the hottest thing and all the hot girls liked Pearl Jam and I refused to like it because I was cool and edgy. Of course, you can figure out I was a virgin because I wasn't smart enough to play the game. But yeah, I just don't like the shit that's popular typically. Then you had X-Files. I couldn't stand that show.
I didn't like X-Files. I tried to watch it after the fact. I didn't like it at all.
I didn't either. And then you had so it was 24. There was another one that was really popular. What the hell was it? So it was X-Files. It doesn't matter. But yeah, there's like a handful of those shows that were like cultural phenomenon shows that like, 24. It was 24, the X-Files. What was the other one that everyone was like always talking about? There was like a drama show. It wasn't Sons of Anarchy. Oh, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. Dude, I tried. I got through the first season and I was relieved when the credits rolled on that last episode because I could not care less. I was waiting for everyone to get shot. I didn't like anybody in the show. I'm like, so who am I supposed to root for? This guy's, selling great meth. Good for him, and our friend Otis, he loves that show. He says it's one of the best shows.
It's a great show. It's a great show.
I couldn't.
But I had to watch the first episode, like I said, 2 or 3 times.
I think my thing is I have to find somebody in a show to actually like and kind of root for. Like take Justified, for instance. I understand Oliphant's character. Kind of like him. Kind of root for him. He's kind of not a good guy. Don't care. he's getting the job done, kind of like that, right? Like,
Yeah, yep,
so you
yep.
kind of,
Mhm.
I'll even go so far as I like Walton Goggins' character, who's a religious nut
Love-
job.
Oh,
And he is just manipulating the shit. I'm still in the first season, so don't spoil it. But he's manipulating the shit. He just got out of jail.
Yeah,
yes,
he's a racist. He's a racist piece of shit, really. But I
gets-
loved him in that
he gets
show.
out and he has a fucking bazooka and he goes, fire in the hole. It just blows up a church. I was like, this motherfucker knows how to party.
Yeah, I believe it was a black church too.
I think it was a
It
Jamaican,
was a black church,
something
yeah,
like that.
Jamaican,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, he was. He didn't. Yeah, he was really good in that series. I loved him.
Oh yeah.
Day of the Jackal. You-
Okay, I'm gonna look that up. That's with Bruce
my-
Willis.
It's a TV series.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but you're right. That was a Bruce Willis movie. But the Day of the Jackal.
Oh, okay. Eddie
my buddy-
Redmayne.
Yes. My buddy said it's a.
Oh,
I
it's
know
the
you
guy
just
from
got rid of Peacock.
Talamasca, isn't it?
Yep.
That's
No, I don't know.
let's
I know
see.
that's the guy from.
Oh no,
Eddie Redmayne is the guy from the Harry Potter thing.
I thought that was the guy for Talamasca. That's who I thought I was watching. They look so similar.
Yeah,
I
Fantastic
legit.
Beasts and
Yeah,
Where to
I
Find Them,
thought that's who
it.
that guy was. Oh, so what's
Yeah, my
this
buddy
one?
from North Carolina. It's like he said it's like a 24, but it's set in today's era. I'm not for sure exactly. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
An assassin who's making his living carrying out his hits for the highest fee. And you watch the trailer and you'll be hooked. And I have one more show for you, but it's did you get rid of Netflix?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you can get rid of it.
Yeah, like a
You can't
year
watch it.
ago or 6 months ago.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, this one's about a basically road race incident.
What's it
It's
called?
called. I'm looking. Where's my watch stuff? Beef.
Beef.
Uh-huh. I watched the first episode. This is hilarious.
So it's Timothy
got the guy
Oliphant?
from. No. It's got the guy from Walking Dead, the Asian dude.
Yeah, it's got Timothy Oliphant in it too, doesn't it? No, I'm looking at something different. Beef. 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 Oh, there it is. It's Steve Ewan.
Mm-hmm. Yes. He's just having a bad day, and he just starts off good, and they just
Oh, that
so good.
the lady that I just saw, Ali Wong. She could
Yes.
be really funny sometimes.
Yes, and I haven't seen that in this. She's yeah. Yeah. I wish you had it. I've watched the first episode, and it's got me hooked.
Okay. No. I will not be subbing, but when I invariably they put out. Oh, so have you heard about the Witcher season 4?
No, but it's out, and I haven't
Oh,
started
it's
watching it yet.
it is awful. It has nothing to do with The Witcher, and the new guy is playing it safe. And
As in the
he's not rocking the boat, and he's just a side character in his own story, and everyone hates it. Yeah, it's I watched a couple of videos about it because I will never watch it after they ruined season 2 and just started making shit up. I was like, let's see if they have season. Oh, wait, it's 3, right? Or is it 4?
season
It's
4,
season-
yes.
Okay, so they're yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I heard it's like fans kind of low key hate it really bad. So
Well, if you're a fan of the game and it's not sticking up to the lore, then yeah, I can understand that. I was a fan of the show because I don't know the lore, so
yeah,
I enjoyed the show.
it's they just they actually said and a guy came out and said this that was working on the show that the writers legit hate the source material And so, like, you're not going to get a good show if everyone hates it. It's almost like, see, Hollywood needs to hire you and me. They need to hire us. They need to hire us as consultants. So they come up with an idea, and then Kaz goes, yeah, that's okay. And then I proceed to shit all over it and go, bring something better back. Like, because like they're putting out stuff that's just not good. And in their own little echo chambers, because of the, you know, the positivity around all that stuff, nobody's going to call it out and say it's awful. But my God, we were talking about this just this week or last week. There's very little of new stuff that has come out that I have actually wanted to watch or enjoy. Like almost nothing. I mean, there was Bullet Train. There's like a handful of stuff. And but this,
but you also don't give shit time.
I do. You're right. I don't. You're absolutely right. I got tons of stuff I could be doing. So if I'm gonna watch your show, you better make it good. Yeah, I don't know. There was one other thing I was going to talk about, and I can't remember what it was. God, I hate when I do that. I was going to write it down, but my son was on the computer. And so I usually, before we start our show, I'll sit down like an hour to an hour and a half before we do the show and kind of like make notes. And I haven't gotten to it. I haven't heard it. I haven't heard any update on the Venezuela stuff.
I know they got another boat this week, I do believe.
Another boat down there, or did they attack another boat?
Yeah, they blew up another boat. I want to say it was the beginning of this week, but I could be wrong. But I did see in the 60-minute interview that he did in some of the excerpts, I didn't watch the whole thing. He said that he didn't think they would go to war with Venezuela. There's no need to go to war. But Venezuela doesn't have anything that we need but oil, and there's no need to go to get that oil. So when he just signed all those,
so here's something. Now I don't know if this is true. The reason the U.S. wants to make regime change in Venezuela, we would have taken Venezuela over. We would have gotten all that oil. It would have been right next door. Trump 2023. He probably did say that. He probably absolutely did say that. What is your take about them showing the boats getting killed on social media? I mean, it's coming out of the White House. What is your take on that?
It's just the boat being blown up. I really don't care.
See, I don't know. There's something about it that bothers me. And yeah. Vinny was making fun of me about it, but there's just something about me that's just, I don't know, man. I don't like it. I mean, everyone likes to see shit get blown up, but when you actually stop and think about it, you're like, you know, those are people. Now, granted, good or bad, I don't know. You know, that's debatable. We can all have.
If they're doing what they're saying they're doing, and it's a war on cartel, and it's the fentanyl, I really don't know.
My problem is it's the government. My problem is it's our government doing it. When is our government ever told the damn truth? That's, you know, it's like just because you got your guy in office, not yours. I'm metaphorically the people's guy. That doesn't mean the government all of a sudden starts like, we're going to start telling the truth now.
Well, and okay, so think of this. How are they finding out these boats are being launched? I understand that they have radar and all this stuff, but is it the same thing that the cartels do when you see a car getting raided on the side of the road?
Oh, 100%.
They get 5 pounds of cocaine out of it, but yet the fucking semi got by with 2 metric tons. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So are they blowing this boat up, and that, you know, and Trump is like, well, Venezuela released all its inmates in prison in the United States, and so now we're paying them back. Yeah, he didn't say paying them back, but he did say that they released all their inmates.
I'm pulling this map up because most of our American viewers will have no idea that there is a country named Venezuela or where it's located. So this is the top of South America. This is just for the American audience. I promise you, I know a lot of Americans that couldn't point to it on a map, and I'll be honest, I'm one of those. I
would have to think about it.
So Guyana, I always thought Jonestown happened in South Africa.
Yeah.
It was actually South America. Yeah.
Oh, so Venezuela is above Colombia. Okay.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
I didn't know that either.
Okay. Colombia, Brasil.
You know, the one thing I hate
I
about
would like to go to
Canadians is that
Brazil.
they're all know-it-alls. And I want to put forth an effort for the United States to buy a bullet for every Canadian to eat. We'll provide the gun. You just put your finger. I'll hold it because I know guns are scary for Canadians.
I want you. So you're saying you want them to Bugs Bunny it?
Yes. Yeah.
That would be
yeah.
funny.
Yes, it would. It would just be.
If you're good,
And then
if
we
you're
have-
good, it'll blow up and blow back on the coyote.
I said I wanted a U-turn barrel in one of my games, and one of my streamers was like, "But that would shoot you," and I'm like, "You're a genius." Anyway,
Well, the U-turn barrel, but could you even get the curved bullets?
so actually Donut Operator did a video showing how far of a curve you can get it, and the bullet will still actually leave the barrel. It's pretty fascinating.
Well, I'm talking about what was the movie where they were
Wanted.
with Angelina?
Yeah,
Wanted, where they curved the bullets.
Yeah.
So good, so
And
good,
then
so bad
Mythbusters-
at the same time.
Mythbusters actually tried to do it. I was like, why? Like, we all know that's not going to work.
Did they really?
Yes, Mythbusters did an episode where they had a pork and they tried to curve the bullet. They actually did it. I think they even built like a little contraption to try to propel it. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can find that episode so I can tell you.
Wow, I did not know that. I never got to watch enough Mythbusters, but when I see it on, I do try to watch it because they did a lot of cool stuff.
Mythbusters Curving Bullet TV episode from 2009. Adam Jamie tests whether a sonic boom can really break glass. And then it says, Cary Grant and Tori try to curve bullets like assassins in Wanted. And this was aired June 10th, 2009. Yeah, I saw this episode and it was just like, what? This is ridiculous. I mean,
Wow.
that's why you watch that show though, because they tried a bunch of movie myth stuff. It was cool.
Oh yeah, they did like the shooting in the water and stuff like that, which was pretty cool.
The one that first one I ever watched, because I couldn't get Mythbusters because I lived out in the boonies until Netflix would let you get 2 DVDs in the mail. Remember that? You would sign up and then you get 2. I ordered the first 2 episodes of the very first one, and I would make copies of them and then immediately send them back because I had a CD or DVD ripper in my computer back then.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. That's against the law. I don't know.
Well, I don't have any evidence of that anymore, other than honestly,
I can remember when. Did you ever see the pictures of the FBI standing next to people that had like closets full of burned movies and stuff like that?
No.
Oh yeah, you never saw that back when it was big and they were trying to keep you from doing it, burning video games and stuff like that. The FBI would put pictures. They would black out the face of the person and put them in, stand them in their house where they arrested them, and show the closet full of movies and video games and stuff like that. And it was like they were trying to say, because you're breaking the law,
copyright infringement or
copyright
whatever.
infringement or whatever, 2 years of video or something like that. And here I am with a PlayStation that was. I had a PlayStation that had been burnt, so I could play burned video games on my PlayStation 2.
I remember I remember when they did that. Here's a question.
Yeah, my buddy.
Go ahead. Your buddy?
My buddy had that done for me. Yeah, my buddy took the line. I was like, man, I'm tired of paying, and video games weren't what they are.
Uh-oh.
He could burn them for me for $2.
Yeah. So I was wondering this the other day. How do people in the music industry still make money?
I don't know.
Because, like, you think about it, like, everything's a subscription service, like, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes.
Apple Music. Yeah.
Right. So, like...
That's something, we talked about that a while back, never looked into it.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that because, you're talking about stealing money out of these hardworking actors so they can't go to the gangbangs and stuff, buy the good Coke. They have to get the cheap Coke. So I feel bad for them because they didn't They didn't get the good adrenochrome. They got the little bit older adrenochrome, so they're going to look a little not as good. So, yeah, it's like support your local Hollywood actress. they're gonna have.
You're terrible.
So they're gonna have a video. You're gonna see it start coming on YouTube. In the arms of the, and it's just gonna be Hollywood actresses slowly aging because they can't get their adrenochrome. If you care about, send your money to 1-800-SAVE-A-WHORE, and you can. It's like for every dollar you spend, she can. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
How did you go from music to Save a Hoe?
I don't know.
I was lost. You went from I
just had that in my head when we were talking. Sorry, it's just Sarah McLachlan with just like old aging actresses looking all sad like they do the dogs.
Oh my God. I have to turn those channels because I hate those.
I do too. So what'd you find?
On Spotify, they do through the pro rata royalty system where Spotify pulls all revenue from subscriptions and ads and pays out rights holders based on their share of total streams. They can also earn money through direct to fan features like selling merchandise and tickets for live events.
So do they get, so like if I listen to Enter Sandman 500 times, then Metallica gets a percentage of that?
It's done off of a previous, as of April 2024, a track must have at least 1,000 streams in the previous 12 months to be eligible for royalty payments to be included in the royalty pool calculation.
Well, Avenged Sevenfold is going to be getting a lot of money because that's basically what I listen to every day. So,
what is it?
Avenged Sevenfold. It's a metal band. I think they're out of
money on
Pennsylvania. I think. I just found them like 3 months ago, and I've just binge listened to them when I'm at work. I freaking love it. That the drummers that they have on that band, like those guys are running in place. They're amazing.
So on iTunes, they make money off the individual sale. So when you buy an album,
well, yeah, but now like if you get the iTunes, because I have Apple Music.
Yeah, Apple Music is different. Let's see on Apple Music. Let's see. I typed in iTunes. It's probably the same.
Well,
principle.
Yeah, obviously they're going to get money from the concerts, but like those are the big names. Like, how does like a new person? Because like I was
based on a per stream rate.
Okay.
Depends on various factors. Royalties are paid out through distributors to rights holders like labels. Payments. It's basically a payment per stream. So
I got
it's
you.
probably done just like a
penny per listen over a wide breath, and then it's like you get $1,000. Because I was listening to a guy. He's in a small band. That's what made me think of this and that was the other story I wanted to talk about.
I've always wondered.
So he's like, okay, by the time we perform, and he's like breaking it down, like it costs $300 for the hotel rooms. Then you got gas to get to the venue. You got to pay somebody to help you get everything set up. You do it. He goes, by the end of the week, you're maybe making $1,000, and between 5 of you, that's like less than $200 a piece.
Right.
And so you have to tour constantly. I was like, that sucks.
And then think about how they split that up too, because if you get
absolutely
a concert that's got, an opening act, or some of those concerts, there's like 5 or 6 people in the act. It's like a montage. Like I know you know who New Edition is. Well, New Edition is fixing to start touring with Boyz II Men and Tony Braxton. So you have three different groups, and how do they split the money 3 ways? New Edition's got, I don't know, 5 or 6 people in it, and Boyz II Men's only got 3 because one of them's not touring. So how do you split all that money up? Who gets the shaft?
Yeah, you probably. Well, I'm guessing you have, and in that instance, since they're all 3 well-known artists, you'd probably have that broke down at the beginning before it even got started, so there's no hard feelings.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, this concert is actually supposedly, which is pretty cool. They're all going to perform like at the same time. So like they're all going to be out at the same time. So I would say like 3 stages, and then they'll like one group will sing and then another group will sing or something like that. I don't know though. I don't know how it'll be done. So it sounds
Well,
like
I
a
mean,
headache to me.
Because I know they've raised the price significantly at concerts. Because when we were younger, they were like you could go to Ozfest down in Dallas for like $25, 30.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
it was probably 50 back then because it was Ozfest.
But yeah. But it was outside.
It's 50
Right.
bucks, and you had all
And you
day
were-
metal.
yeah.
You were just like there, you know.
Yeah, they did it in Oklahoma City too.
I don't know if they ever did Ozfest. I think
I don't know if they did
Ozzy,
Ozfest, but
Ozzy came to the
it was
city.
Catfest.
Oh, okay.
Catfest.
Yeah.
Catfest.
And they still do during the summertime. I still think they do the Zoo Amphitheater.
Oh God.
Like,
yes.
why would I go out there and sit on a blanket in 80-degree humidity with 110-degree temperature? Sounds fun. To listen to music where they don't sound like the recording and their voice is cracking, and you're like, this sucks. my next door neighbor.
I've seen a lot of concerts at out there. And
He went and
they're
saw
actually pretty good.
My buddy, my next door neighbor, he went and saw Alice Cooper not that long ago, and he showed me the video. He's a pretty good show. It looked like it was a pretty good show.
At that venue, I've seen who's the guy that does The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
George
guy that plays
Thorogood.
the
I
fiddle.
have no idea.
No, well, you've heard the song, but
I
that
have.
guy,
Charlie Daniels.
yes, Charlie Daniels. Yes, he put on a great.
How do
show.
I even know that?
Yeah, that's good. I'm testing your music knowledge. Yeah, he put on a good show. I saw Morris Day and the Time. He put on a good show. They put on a good show. Yeah, I've worked some good concerts out there.
Yeah, I'm just irritated that I can remember that, but I can't do math. Like it's like you're before you're born. God's like, all right, you can be a math and science whiz, help mankind get to space. And I was like, nah, give me useless trivia, please. Are you sure? Yeah, I want to be a dumbass. He's okay. It's like a fucked up sense of humor and a horrible personality to top it off. Awesome.
Well, that Boys to Men concert tickets are starting at $81 a piece.
That's not
too
that bad. No. But
And that's probably, and you know, when you buy them through Ticketmaster, you got to pay all those stupid fees. So
I haven't.
that's going to be $100 easy.
My last concert was Psycho Stick, Space Vampires versus Zombie Dinosaurs in 3D. That was my last concert that I went to, and that was probably 8 years ago. They're a comedy metal band. They played at the there's a venue on Meridian north of I-40. It's in a strip mall. Yeah, it's classy. I just want
to let y'all know that Toni Braxton still looks pretty hot.
What did she sing? I know the name, but I don't think I know any of her songs.
I can't sing it for you because I'm not a fan of Toni Braxton.
Just the title. I don't.
Unbreak My Heart.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
He wasn't man enough.
Don't know that one.
Just Be a Man About It. Breathe Again. Spanish Guitar. Another sad song.
I think the only one I know is Unbreak My Heart.
Another sad song is a really good song.
Okay.
But she didn't write most of her lyrics.
So has she been performing this entire time, or is she just kind of retired?
I have no clue. All I know is she has aged well.
Well, yeah, it's the adrenochrome. See, she didn't need the.
Hey, let's hold on. If it's adrenochrome, she's the only one it's working for. Because all them other people that we think have taken it, or they say have taken it, or whatever. Because
Hollywood's
what's her name?
Turning wrestlers into lesbians.
What's her name?
It is.
What's her name? No, the little girl from
Ariana Grande. She looks
Ariana
sick.
Grande she looks like back in the day when they said you got HIV.
Yeah, she looks like Skeletor's right-hand woman.
That might be even better. She looks
Go and
terrible.
get me He-Man's sword.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
If Toni Braxton has been doing the adrenochromes, I want some of those.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll give you that, Tony. Go ahead, girl.
settle down.
Good.
Settle down. So what we need to do, I just realized this right now. We need to start a GoFundMe called the Odd Times Podcast Whiskey and Cigar Fund. That's what we need to do.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I want that $14,000 bottle of whiskey.
Well, we're gonna have to save up for a minute.
Yeah. What is a $14,000 bottle of whiskey? I didn't ask what it I didn't ask what it was called because I didn't want to know.
I'm looking it up.
Me too.
Spirits over $10,000. What whiskey is $25,000?
Oh,
1966, age 50 years, Scotch whiskey.
I've seen the Remy Martin Louis the Eighth before. Yeah, the cognac.
Spaceside's distillery, Brynriac, is launching its 1966.
Dude, this one for $435,000. I don't care how much I'm worth.
Yeah, there's just some things. It's just like,
No.
oh man. Well, is there anything you're looking forward to coming out this week or doing anything with your time?
Well, I've been hoping to go see the Chainsaw Man movie, but I haven't been getting any feedback from my son, so he's been ghosting me on it.
So when I went and got my phone, I meant to tell you this story. So I'm in there with the young man and we're just talking and stuff. And he brought up traveling and I was like, yeah, I said, I'd love to go to a lot of places. I've only been to a handful. And he goes, yeah, me and my friends are saving up to go to Japan. I was like, hell yeah, dude, we just talked anime for the whole hour I was in the store. He was a huge anime guy.
I'm surprised you went in and just didn't order it over online.
Okay, so here's the
ship
problem.
it to your house the next day.
Yeah, but they didn't. It said it'll be here December 8th. So I was like, I kind of need to have a phone, so I'm gonna have to go in. Yeah, I hated every minute of it until we started talking anime, and that was like, all right. Really nice kid too at the AT&T store. Really, really great, nice young man.
Shout out to the AT&T store that can make it better for you.
No, he does not, Beetlejuice. Not. My daughter actually calls me last week. She said, Dad, let's make a trip to Canada. I said, I'd rather have a vasectomy twice in a row. No way. I was like, I have no desire to go to communist Canada at all.
He would rather have gallstones or kidney stones every day.
Yes.
For the rest of his life.
Yes. I would rather have a double vasectomy. Like just to be sure. No way. Nope.
Wow.
It's beautiful, but it's like it's run by communists, and I don't want to go anywhere.
After that story we heard about the guy from Australia, I don't know if I want to go to Canada.
Yeah.
So they're just holding him hostage and charging him with more and more stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So
yeah, I need to get off of this whiskey page.
So one big news story is England's still a shithole. I don't know if you guys know this. It was breaking news to me. No, the story is Ricky Gervais has huh?
Go ahead.
Well, Ricky Gervais is like the spokesperson for a vodka or a whiskey, and he's putting his billboards up. He's like, why even bother? If you're gonna kill yourself, you might have a good drink before you go, or some shit like that. And they're tearing him down. And so Ricky found out, so he's taking his own money to put more of them up. So every time the state takes one down, he puts two more up, dude. You should go look at some of those ads. You're on the tube going to work. Everyone hates you. Have a drink. It might as well have a drink.
No.
Oh, yes.
Is it on the X? Will I find him on X?
Yes. It is hilarious. And he is going off on it.
Ricky is he's a godsend to people.
He is amazing.
Oh, you're taking the tube to a job you hate.
So here's one. Welcome to London. Don't forget your stab vest.
Don't jump. We'll make everyone late for work. You selfish prick.
So
He's so. Oh my God, Ricky, I love you.
yeah, I love that man. Oh my God.
I love.
I'm just like,
Uh, oh my God, Ricky, you are
he's the
a
man,
treasure.
dude. And his stand-up is fantastic too.
He's traveling. Ricky
Don't-
Gervais mortality.
Don't jump. You'll make everyone late for work, you selfish prick. I don't know if these are real. I'm sure some of them are. But yeah, he was saying how they were taking him down. And so he just started putting more of them up.
Oh, Ricky. You
So this came out November
bloody brilliant
2nd.
guy.
If you haven't seen Ricky Gervais's brilliant billboards that keep getting taken down in the UK, you'll have to see them. This is what censorship looks like. This is what you'd have to. Okay. But yeah. And then the BBC got caught doctoring Trump's speech to make him look like a dictator.
Oh, yeah.
I heard about that, but I'm like,
yeah.
probably wasn't that hard. He would get me to resub. He would get me to resub to Netflix if he puts out a new special. I would. Him or Joe Rogan, both of those.
Did you hear how many people that the UK has put in
It's
jail
like-
over the memes?
It's like 20,000 or something ridiculous like that.
I heard 12,000.
Yeah, that's still too damn many. They put more people in. Of course,
Just this year alone, and we're not done with the year yet.
I know. Well, so here's the thing: they just came out with a law that takes effect December 1st. I see you getting stabbed, and I'm recording it so I can give the police. If I post that, I will be tried with terrorism, aiding and abetting terrorism. So yes, like they do not give a shit about their citizens. That Adolf Starmer guy is just a piece of shit.
Well, I thought they were fixing to start investigating him this week. I thought that's where they were bringing him in for.
Who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows? But yeah, that what a beautiful land. I mean, and it's a shame because England is just like this juggernaut of culture for Europe, man. I mean, it's like it's where my people came from, the UK. When they came over here in the 1600s, they came from Scotland and England, and you know, it's like it added so much to the world. Of course, you can always say, well, they did this wrong and did that. Yeah, they did. But guess what? Every government does that. And if you're only looking at the bad shit, I mean, people will go, you know, here's what the Mongols did good. Yeah, and they killed like 50 million people. So don't give me that. Everyone is capable. Governments are all evil, but I'm not talking about governments. I'm talking about the individual men and women that make up that culture. Anyway, yeah. Now there's so yeah, he's awesome. But yeah, they're going to start prosecuting more and more people, and they're getting ready. I don't know if they've done this yet. I know Canada hasn't. I don't know if they put it in place yet. But if you try to leave Canada, they hit you with a huge tax, basically
Yes,
an exit tax. And I think England was trying to do that too, because like people are like that have money are getting out of it, leaving.
I haven't heard that about England. I know we looked into the Canada one and we found that true because we looked that up.
Yeah.
When we talked about that a while back. The thing we looked up on England that we know of is the 50% tax if somebody leaves you money.
Yeah.
So we looked that up. Now I don't know about them leaving the country of England. I don't know if if they do that yet or not.
So they actually tried to do a political court trial to a guy named Tommy Robinson, and he's basically UK first. I don't want to say he's like a Trump, but he's like a freedom-loving Brit, and he wants his people to be at the forefront. Well, somebody said he was hate speech. They said hate speech and arrested him, and I think he went to jail for like a year. But they just dismissed all charges.
No, but after you've been in jail for a year, it's okay.
Well, he got out. He got out recently, I think. I can't remember exactly the whole minutia of the story, but he was out because he was giving interviews. And when they had that 1 Million Man March a couple months ago or a couple weeks, we saw the video of all the Brits showing up, peaceful protests and all that. Well, he was one of the key figures that got that thing started. So. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a wild, crazy world, man. And if you guys want to see something funny, I promise you won't be disappointed. I'm not going to put it on here because it'll probably get us in trouble. But go and look up Indian/Pakistan border and just look at what the guards do.
Yeah.
And
That's hilarious.
I had my whole house cracking up because they were like, look at what they're doing. We have to do something. Oh, I don't know what to do. You figure it out. Just go out there and do something. They just start kicking. They look like little kids. They're just throwing their arms and legs around and going, ah! It's the funniest shit I have ever seen.
And then after you do that, go to Indian Christmas music of an Indian person singing our Christmas music. Yes, it is hilarious.
What is the worst accent? I am going to talk about this. I think Indian is probably my least favorite accent, like a thick Indian accent, followed closely by a thick Scottish accent. I don't think either one of those.
The thick Scottish one, because some of the English ones are pretty bad. Because like Paddy the Baddy, I love him.
Yeah,
he's hard to listen to. But when I'm trying to talk to Bob about my AT&T bill, and his accent is so strong Indian, there's no way your name is Bob.
What do you mean?
I'm surprised I'm allowed on the internet because I have cussed out so many people in these call centers. When they first come on, I'm like, look, can you just send me to somebody in the United States? Well, I can help you. No, you cannot. And I ask nicely, and I'll ask nicely, and I'll ask nicely, because inevitably they don't understand me.
No, it's a culture. It's a language barrier.
It's a cultural thing. It's a language barrier, and I understand the call center thing, and I'm trying, and I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I have said some things that I can't say on here that I didn't call him Bob. I promise you. I promise you. I've been hung up on more occasions than I can count. I promise you.
I'm going to say something horrifically controversial, and you're going to vehemently disagree with me. I hate the Italian accent. I think it's just a lazy version of Spanish, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'd rather Spanish. I love a Spanish accent on a beautiful woman, but the Italian accent. Go after yourself. Go make pasta and choke your mom because you know they still live at home. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to send you.
Now, American Italian is different. American Italian is different. I can tolerate that. I like the way those guys sound. That sounds kind of tough. Italian, it legit sounds like they're trying to imitate somebody else. I can't stand it. I'm like, and they conquered the freaking world, dude. Those guys were just badasses back in the Roman Empire days.
So I'm sending you a video.
French, I can't stand the French accent. I can't stand like, I'm like, no.
I am sending you a video of a lady cooking pizza that you cannot watch on your phone right now.
Okay. Okay.
You will have to send it to your girl, and you will have to watch it on her phone, or just have her look that up. And then you tell me you don't like Italian.
I didn't think they were hot. I'm just like, no.
You got to watch the video, and you got to tell me, and because I wouldn't care. That lady right there, if she made you a shit sandwich, you'd be like, yours might be pretty good. Let me have a look. Can I try just the edge?
So what's your favorite accent? Because I'm always full of hate and darkness. So let's change it up. What's your favorite sounding accent? Like Australian's not even in the top 500. Like,
oh God, no. Oh God, no. I would say, but I got a thing for Japanese women, so I'm gonna probably say
me too.
I'm gonna probably say a Japanese girl. Yeah, I'm probably gonna say Japanese.
I watched a YouTuber. He was first time in Japan. He's sitting on a park bench, and the girl starts talking to him, and it was just like, she's so freaking cute. I don't know. It's like if they do it right, it's cute. Not if they're like, I don't know. I like a good. I like a good, clean British accent. I like a good, like Sargon of Akkad. It just makes him sound smarter. He could literally be a moron, but because he's got the right just little lilt to the way he talks, I'm like, oh, follow that guy. He's pretty smart. Listen to him.
Now,
It's just-
I do. I like a good Southern accent because they're fun to have fun with. Because I got a friend from North Carolina.
Go
and
check your oil.
She can't say wash. She can't say wash.
Wash.
And she doesn't. Yes, and she doesn't like it because if she says it, she'll look at me. Now I don't get to see her very often because she knows I'm fucking with her.
Yeah.
She won't say wash. She'll say like do the laundry because she'll normally say wash the clothes.
Yes.
She'll look at me. I gotta go do laundry.
So my grandmother is my great grandmother was from Alabama. And so she moved to Oklahoma, I don't know, around the 1910s. Like she was old enough when I was a kid that she remembered her parents talking about the Titanic. So she's around. So she would say, go get your pillar and lay by the fire. Like I grew up with that. And I remember as a little kid, I think I was picking that accent up. And so I went to my dad and he mocked me so much that I was like, I was like, nope, not doing that no more. I mean, I have an accent. I live in Oklahoma. What do you expect? But it's not as bad as some Okies. I hate the Oklahoma accent.
When I would go to my grandparents' house in Louisiana, they would be like, you haven't picked up the accent yet. And I was like, they had no problem because my sister has it. She has the Okie accent.
I don't, it's dirty. It's a dirty sounding alcoholic accent, dude. I don't know what it is about the
not everybody has it.
No, they don't.
Even the Okies, it's there. Some of them have it, some of them don't.
But when you hear it, if you guys ever hear it, you're going to go, that's what Mac and Kaz are talking about. It's a dirty sounding, like this dude's going to steal your wallet, like kind of accent. It's just like this guy's never went to school a day in his life. Like it's the worst. You usually don't see it too much around the city. You have to kind of travel outside of Oklahoma City to kind of hear that accent, but you'll catch it every once in a while.
Southeastern part of the state, you don't get it a lot.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to do it for us. I shit on enough people for one show. See if we can't get this one struck. Again, we want to congratulate the new mayor of New York City.
We're gonna say some prayers for y'all.
Mom's salami. Yeah, my mom's salami. Good luck to you, and keep a light on for you.
Yep.
Anyway,
the British are coming.
They very well might be in a mass immigration to get the hell out of UKistan. That's what we should start calling it.
Oh gosh, yeah. I have seen people calling it New Yorkistan. So
it's too big. It's too big to be freaking out. Like I said, it's just stop. He's going to get maybe one thing done if he's lucky. There's too many moving parts to do any of that. He's got to take too many people into consideration. He can want what he wants. It's just like when every president gets up there and they're like, I'm going to give everybody $1 million. And then they get elected. And he's like, well, 50 cents is the best I can do. Like, and only these that qualify, because like it's too big. It's too big. So anyway, Cass, tell everybody what, where, and how they can find us. Plus, like and subscribe on our YouTube.
Yes, please do. Every Friday night we try to get on here 6:30 YouTube.
Central Standard Time, US.
Yeah. Yes. And if you subscribe and like, you will get the little alert saying we're on. Just like when Mac does a video game, it'll hit you up when he's streaming on the YouTube. He'll let you know. It'll let you know.
If you subscribe now, I will personally sign a picture of me in a yellow thong wearing bunny ears and send it to you. That's not incentive. I don't know what is. It's like we just see our subscriber numbers dropping off. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, I mean, there could be a side for that. I don't want you to share your screen with me.
Kaz-chan.
But y'all can hit us up on the good old X. It's Odd Times Podcast. You can send Mac an email, oddtimespodcast@yahoo.com. And I got us a TikTok. I try to stay up on that. We do have a gram. Don't do much on the gram. And then Mac is on X somewhere.
Odd Mac guy. You can send all your hate mail my way and tell me how wrong I've been. I read everything. So, and I enjoy it. It usually makes me giggle. So, other than that, I think that is going to do it for this episode of You're Stupid and You Shouldn't Listen to Us. We'll be back next week with some hopefully fun stuff. And until then,
yes.
Any
Have a great week.
Great words of wisdom from the amazing Dr. Kaz.
Piece of chicken grease.
God damn you.